Greetings. This is Skylar Saunders saying, what's current? J-Lo, I said it a few days ago. Didn't mean to rhyme right there, but I did. I said it before. I said, J-Lo know. What does J-Lo know? That's what the question was. What does J-Lo know? She was with Diddy for over 2 years. She had relationship with him. She knows something. She's been to the white parties. She's been to all the different functions with Diddy before. Even after they broke up and were, I guess mutual friends, and still buddy, uh, she knew more than most, something at least, allegedly. Texas Carnage is coming in saying, "Go back to Jesus." Can't go back to Jesus, sir. Thank you for always reminding me to say I'm a complete atheist, and I will always be an atheist, and I'm glad to be an atheist. That's just the way it is. That's the way it goes. All right. 13X, J-Lo is guilty, part 1. We can't say she is guilty on anything, sir. I'm trying to keep my head above water and not go to prison. Because you can, or pay, heavy fees and liable suits and stuff like that. Like I said, Trump, he got, money for his yet to be built library from ABC News. They spent $15 million because George Stephanopoulos accused him of being a rapist, and he's not a rapist. It was a sexual abuse. It's totally different. It was totally different. Totally different cases. Totally different cases. Texas says they are all guilty. You can say that. I can't say that. You can say that all you want. You can say that all day long. You can say as long as the day is. So, yes, the reports are saying Jennifer Lopez dragged into ex-boyfriend Diddy's $400 million sexual assault battle with male prisoner. And this male prisoner's name is Derrick Lee Cardello-Smith. And he sued Diddy over accusations the mogul assaulted him at a Holiday Inn in Detroit, name dropped Jennifer Lopez, J-Lo, and recent court documents obtained in touch. And he wants J-Lo to be a witness in the case. In Touch can exclusively report. Exclusive. This is a big exclusive. And we're kind of having a party. It's going up 15-16. We're having a little party up in here. Okay, I see it. Having a little party. People are coming in. Mega Lobo Studio. What is REI? I don't know what REI is. Mega Lobo Studios. Salute to you. Anyway, salute to you. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for your viewership. I appreciate it. I don't know what REI is though, but now I dropped down to a half. 16 to 8. I love it, and then up to 9, and then we'll see if it goes any higher. But Jennifer Lopez, she has to know something. Allegedly, she knows. Doesn't she? Doesn't she know something? She had to, had heard something at least, smelled something, tasted. I'm all speculation right now. This is all alleged. I have no idea what it entailed, but she allegedly knows something. She knows something that not a lot of people are privy to. And in relation with Sean P. Diddy, Puffy, Puff Daddy, P. Papa Diddy Pop, Combs must have done to someone or against someone. I was just waiting for him. I was waiting for Jay. I was like, Jay's been quiet. Anything for him? I mean, they showed he and Diddy in the with the white shirts on at the white party, and they're hugged up and cooled up and everything is all grooving and everything. So what does that tell you? 13X says J-Lo from the Bronx. She lining people up. Yes, she's from the block. Don't get it confused. Don't get it twisted. Just like the late great Whitney Houston. They're from the streets. They're from the streets. Respect the streets, as Lil Fame says in Annie Up. Respect the streets. Jenny from the block knows something. Now, I've said this before. Sadly, she can't keep a man. For some reason, she just can't keep a man. I'm sure people have run through. She's got a large derriere, and they probably had good times. Going back and forth. I forgot about the light. Excuse me. Let's get the light going. All right. That's better. Can't forget about the light anymore. Daggone it. But we're rolling. But anyway, we'll do it live. Anybody know Bill O'Reilly? You ever seen that clip? F it. We'll do it live. But anyway, now it's gonna suck to try to read the stuff. Yeah, but J-Lo is from the Bronx. She lining people up. That's a good observation, 13X. And I don't think that's malicious or anything. She's just trying to keep her bearing and get over her divorce with Ben Affleck, and it just she's in a weird space. She's in a weird space. She's trying to be like the pop princess of Puerto Rico, and the superstar and the recording artist and the actor and all these different things, and trying to make a mark for herself, but she got tangled up in the web. Sadly, she got tangled up in the web of deceit, lies, and disorder. Now, none of that deceit, lies, and disorder has been proven yet. We don't know if it's necessarily true that those accusations are factual, but we do know that it's not looking pretty. It's not looking pretty. Even I think Diddy's lawyers are like, But J-Lo, I mean, they're staunch. They're pretty much standing by him. They're being very ready to get that moolah. They're ready for that money, because this is a high profile case and he has a lot of money. Still has a lot of money. I would say he at least has $400 million to $800 million at least. If he's putting up homes worth $61 million or $48 million or $50 million bond, yeah, he's got some cake. He's got some dough. He's got something. But yeah, Jennifer Lopez, J-Lo. I mean, I want to say poor J-Lo, but I can't say poor J-Lo. She brought all this upon herself. She knew what she was getting into. She knew she had to know that Diddy was a gangster. Alleged. I don't even know if I should even say he's a gangster, but I've been saying it for the past few weeks. She had to know something beforehand, and I know she knew something after all these accusations flew. She knew something. I don't know what she knows. I don't know, but she knows something. This is part 2. This is the extended play, maybe the long play. She knows something, allegedly, and she got dragged into a $400 million sexual misconduct, sexual assault battle with a male prisoner. He's in prison right now, and they said he had to wait, at least 2 decades or something like that. If I understand it correctly. Here's a piece. Here's a part from the article. He said at the party. This is his name, Lee Cardello-Smith. He said at the party, Diddy gave him a drink and told him that he had added a little something to it. In the suit, Derrick said the next thing he remembers was waking up to Diddy having sex with another woman. He said Diddy looked at him and told him, "I did this to you too." Derrick accused government officials of conspiring with Diddy to cover up the alleged crimes. Derrick demanded, well, they're saying Derrick. I don't know why they're using the first names. His name is Lee Cardello-Smith, I think. Yeah, Lee Cardello-Smith. They're using their first names and their nicknames, J-Lo and Diddy. It's kind of, sketchy reporting. But it's from In Touch and Yahoo Entertainment, so I guess they don't care. Diddy, of course, denied the allegations. His legal team called the claims baseless. Diddy's lawyer claimed that Lee Cardello-Smith had filed 2 different complaints and both listed different locations for the alleged assault. So it's just little things like that. I mean, knowing is half the battle. Remember that from from G.I. Joe? I'm laughing because I just little things like this. It's funny. It's just hilarious. It's like so serious that you have to have some kind of valve on it. You have to have like the gallows humor. You have to have gallows humor. That's just me from being a Marine. Everything was serious. Of course, you could go into combat and have your face blown off, But you're laughing your way through it because you're like, well, hell, you know, any day now I can be blown to bits with, you know, an IED or something like that. So that's the reason why I laugh, if you ever wondered. Texas says the Wayans ran through J-Lo back in the day since her In Living Color days. Well, I don't know that to be a fact, sir. You can say that all you want, but I can't say that as a truth on my show. That sounds very clever and tidy and nice, but I can't say that on my show as a fact, as a reality. That may have been, you know, some kind of fantasy for somebody, you know, the Keenan Ivory Wayans and Damon Wayans and Marlon Wayans and Sean Wayans and how many other Wayans are there? There's the sister Kim Wayans and you know, did I miss any Wayans? They're like the Marx brothers or the or like Warner Brothers or something. I don't know. They're somewhere in between there. Somewhere in between Marx Brothers and the Warner Brothers. And of course the sister Kim. Of course the sister Kim. So this is all happened on June 10, 2024. Lee Cardello-Smith filed a 15-paragraph complaint alleging that he was assaulted by Diddy on June 14, 1997, nearly 27 years before filing the complaint. Quote, and that was an end quote. The mogul's lawyer continued, since Cardello-Lee Smith first filed his claims, which were facially implausible to begin with, had ballooned into a massive conspiracy against him involving multiple high-ranking Wayne County officials. Now realizing that his untimely claims are subject to dismissal, Lee Cardello-Smith, I have to change it because I keep saying Derrick, presents the court with a fresh helping of conspiratorial nonsense. They're calling it nonsense. If Derrick had spent the last 2 decades living in fear that he or his family members would be killed if he filed the claims at issue, he would have included such allegations in his complaint. But Lee Cardello-Smith did not do so, presumably because he had not seen the need to invent those facts. I mean, come on. Close quote, by the way. So it's very oh, this is interesting. Diddy's lawyer wrote Cardello-Lee Smith's argument that he was intimidated into waiting over 2 decades to file his claim is not plausible. His claim that he feared deadly retaliation from Diddy, which is reasonably because Diddy had Tupac Shakur killed, is completely incredible. Even accepted at face value, his story makes little sense. Close quote. That's what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. That's the weird space we're in right now. But J-Lo, let's do conspiracisms. Anybody got time for conspiracisms? If you want to write them in the live chat, in the Sky chat, then you definitely are free to do so. Considering Jennifer Lopez, she was just having a drink. She was looking around, feeling the music, feeling the vibe. Then she saw Diddy and a few men go into another room, and she was just like, she didn't think of anything of it. She just thought something else, you know. She was like, you know, I'm not really paying attention to that. It's not really my speed. And she just looked away, kept sipping her drink, you know, feeling the music. People were coming up to her saying, "Hi, you want to take a picture?" Oh yeah, you want? She's like, "Yeah, okay, that's all right, that's fine," you know. And half an hour passes, and only 2 men exit the room. And there's a third man in the room. Diddy's the one that's exiting with another man, but the other man, another man is in the room still, allegedly. See, I can make up anything. This is called fiction. This is all fantasy. This is not anything, you know, related to grounded in reality. This is all fantasy. she was in the kitchen and she was, about to have a protein shake, and she noticed that Diddy was, on the phone, and he was yelling into the phone, and she was just like sipping her, protein shake, nothing harming her, nothing, she ain't the one on the other end of the line. So I'm sorry. Then he goes away. She hears a woman scream, and then she hears silence, dead silence. And then for the next few moments, she's still drinking a protein shake. She sees Diddy. He's like he's got sweat on him. He may have blood on him. It's from scratches or something. This is all alleged here. This is me just pulling stuff from the seat of my pants. I'm having a moment right now with my conspiracisms. And let me explain what a conspiracism is versus a conspiracy theory. Conspiracy theory has a hint of legitimacy. It has a breath stroke against the water of reality. It hints at truth. It could be true. It might be real. It could be. It has the potential to be real. But conspiracism is almost completely nonsense. It's completely gobbledygook. It's not real. It's nothing that should even be considered for real. But you can have interesting things. Things can come up from conspiracism and raise to the level of conspiracy theory and possibly become the best thing in all these circumstances. A theory, not just a conspiracism or conspiracy theory, but a theory, because theories actually have weight to them. There's like the Big Bang theory, there's the evolution theory, and so many things like that. They're pretty much ironclad, close enough to being reality. And even the theory of God. I mean, you can say it's a theory of God, but it's like only on the notion that there is no God, and you can say that there is one only if you have the facts, if you have the truth, if you have enough knowledge, there's enough reality controlling those ideals. So I just had to clear the air on that. Okay, so J-Lo, she could stand up as a witness. 13X, the black man is God. Prove it. Show me examples. Show me reality that black man is God. Why isn't the red man God? Why isn't the yellow man God? The yellow man can be God. He's right behind the white man. Right behind the white man. In terms of global domination, and what black leaders do you know are a threat to the United States of America? Name them. Name the black men or women threats to the United States of America. There are none. There's yellow and white. That's it. Russia, North Korea, China, stuff like that. White and yellow. The black man is the immaculate conception. We're all just variants of the black man. Yeah, that sounds cute. That sounds real hot, but you have to realize black man is nothing now. He was. In the beginning, black man had everything. Then he lost everything. He lost everything. Everything. Like, all of it. He lost the whole shebang-a-bang. It's a shame. Trenches News snitching on Dirk. Ghetto DVD Nation Business. Salute to you. It's a fundraiser Saturday. Get those cash apps in. Get those likes up. I'm taking my cash app. My cash app is $SKYLERSAUNDERS1. So if you want to hit up my cash app, I can put that up for you. But the black man is the foundation of everything in existence. Okay, so where are the black people that run the world? Who runs the world? Barack Obama. They said, President Barack Obama ran the world, but he really wasn't running the world. He was a puppet. He was a nickel slick puppet run by, white interest groups and so many other things. He just had a tan. He just had a tan. He was just in the right place at the right time with a tan. He wasn't really running the world. No black person is running the world now. I mean, at the beginning of the time, I mean, black men found fire. I love Ayn Rand's quote. I'll try to paraphrase. But she said from Fountainhead, she said, you know, when the first man who found fire, he was probably burned at the stake that he taught his brothers to light. That just illustrates human nature. That is a succinct and beautiful and powerful statement that she wrote in her book, The Fountainhead. I was pretty close on exactly what it is, but that was the paraphrase. Okay, 13X is saying, white people have only existed 1/16 of the time that the universal black family has occupied this planet. They have a self-destructive nature and are on their way out. I mean, you have more knowledge than I. You have more knowledge than I. I will not, you know, disrespect you in the way you have formed your ideals. However, I must say that, you know, the white man is running the show, and we're all going to die one day. And I think the day we're going to die is in a nuclear holocaust. That's going to be from the Bible. The fire next time. God. I'm an atheist, but I'm just trying to tease this information. God destroyed the world in a flood, and then he, you know, said, "Look, I'd hit the restart button. Y'all were going crazy, having sodomy and different parties and freak offs on the Bible, freak offs in the Bible." So, he, you know, it was like, y'all can't be doing this. Y'all can't be doing this. So I'm gonna just reset the whole world. Noah, you build an ark, bring all the animals in. I mean, it's just that is absolute nonsense and folklore and mythology. I mean, how can you bring every animal? Does that include bacteria? Are they animals? You know, they're living creatures. You know, they're amoeba. They're single-celled organisms. Are they on the every single-celled organism? It just makes zero sense at all. But I digress. Let me see who's in here. Crizzy Cracks, yeah, okay. LMFAO, okay. Hip Lord, yeah. Charles, bro, I'm not your bro, but it don't make sense. You don't believe, but you're talking on the S like you know what you're talking about when you don't. I really don't know what I'm talking about. That's why I'm have you. I have you on here. That's why I appreciate you. I'm just saying what's going on from what I understand. The Bible, you know, shows, you know, Noah's Ark and the flood and all that, and he said the fire next time. Well, what do we got next time? What do we have for now? Nuclear weapons. And what is that? Fire. A lot of fire. A lot of flames. Making shadows of people, like in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Now I'm getting hyper now. Let me calm down. Yeah, so I appreciate you. I do appreciate you, 13X. Chrissy says, how can you talk on something you don't believe to? You can talk about God and not believe in God. That's the power of knowledge. Because when you think about God, the thing about God is like saying, this, if you say that there's a God, that's like saying there's a letter before A or a letter after Z. It's like, who cares? There is no God. Like, why are you spending your whole life dedicated to something that doesn't exist? Like a letter before A or a letter after Z. When you can make so many beautiful words, and those words represent, you know, all the creations and productivity and productiveness that human beings have been able to explore all these, you know, centuries and millennia. If you had it your way, you would say that the Bible says that the world is 6,000 years old, when in reality the universe is 14.5 billion years old, and the Earth is only 4.5 billion years old. That's how, Chrissy. To sum it up. But Jennifer Lopez, she's got a way about her. I don't know. She can't keep a man. She just can't keep a man. I mean, I'm sure they ran through her, but, you know. Creator, God. Okay. Hip Lord saying creator is greater than God. Okay. I don't think there's any creator or divine order or you know, mystical force or anything like that. There just is existence. Existence exists, and consciousness exists, and existence is identity, and consciousness is identification. That's the way you look at it properly. Give me 10 and I'll answer that for you. LOL. I need that 10 from you. It's all money in right here. It's just like the late great Nipsey Hussle. All money in. You know, you don't let the money out. I need all the money in. I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, so if J-Lo gets dragged into this whole issue, that will, you know, that will upset everything she does afterwards. I think I could be wrong, but I think that will upset, you know, her movie deals, her contract with her label. It'll be different. It'll definitely be different. It won't be the same. It'll be a totally different kind of way of viewing J-Lo and all her exploits and everything she's involved in. It's going to be something serious. It's going to be a serious kind of way of looking at things. A serious way of trying to understand who she is and what she's about. If you ask me, Jennifer Lopez knows more than, you know, anyone else except Diddy. Allegedly. I don't know if that's true, but I think she knows a little bit more or a little bit less than what Diddy knows. Well, I'll say a little bit. I'll say less than what Diddy knows. Just a bit less. But she has obvious ties to him. You know, they were in a romantic relationship. That's the reality of it. They had ongoing affair together for over 2 years, from 1999 to 2001. So what is it in her that she knows about, you know, including this Cardello-Smith character? He could be lying. There's no credibility to his statement, but he could be telling the truth. I don't know. That's why we have our system of courts, our system of justice to meet out, and that's still not perfect. People go to prison that are innocent. People go to, you know, go free that are guilty. That's a fact. It happened at least one time, and of course we have the Innocence Project. People getting let off on DNA, been in jail for 30 years. Then the Innocent Project comes through and says, "Oh no, wait a minute, hold on, look at the facts, look at the DNA." And they said, "Oh, we gotta let him go. Oh, we'll chip him off. We'll give you $2,000. Have a nice day. Good day, good times. Have a good one. Don't let the door hit you." Kris Jenner knows. What does Kris Jenner know? Hemp Lord, what does Kris Jenner know? What does Kris Jenner know? Has he or she or she, I would say, I guess, I don't know. They got the operation, right? Okay, so he, they, them, that person, that human being, yeah, what does Kris Jenner know? What does, are the Kardashians going to be dragged into this? I think they were at the parties. When are the Kardashians going to be dragged into this? I'm just trying to keep it, you know, tight on J-Lo. I'm going to try to keep it tight on J-Lo, but they have connections, I think, too. The Kardashian family attended Sean Diddy Combs' white parties, which were popular in the early and mid-2000s. Kim, Khloe, Kourtney have all frequented this these parties. It's real. It's shine time, like Mr. Choice Star Terrain says. It's shine time now. It's definitely go time. But you know what else time it is? It's time for my sponsor, LifeStrongApparel.com. LifeStrongApparel. You can get treats for your dog. You can get raw purple sea moss, a pound of raw wild crafted sea moss gel, and even snapback with the Livestrong logo on it. So if you go to the website, you can make your purchases. If you put in the promo code SKYLER10 Scholar10, you get 10% off all your different purchases. So definitely head over there, hit the contact button, and say this goofy guy Sky Saunders sent me. So thank you very much. All right, J-Lo. She seems to she got into a little bit of trouble with the I tell my niggas mind their business, but they don't hear me though. But other than that, she really has kept her nose clean, has really shined. Is that right? Or shown? She's really shown herself to be a beautiful pop Puerto Rican princess. It's just, I'm just scrolling through all these different photos of her. She's a very gorgeous woman. But she can't keep a man. She just can't keep a man. It's like, oh, well, the next one. I know the next one's gonna be the one. She's gonna be with the next one, and after that, a dud. It's like she just can't keep a man. So will she be a witness in all of this? Will she stand trial? Will she be on, the hot seat? Sitting her derriere on that hot seat? I just want to know. I want to know because it's just so, revealing and so unbelievable how things have changed, just over the past few months. How did this, how did we get here? How did we get here? I'm sounding like the Talking Heads song. How did we get here? What's his name? David Byrne? As the days go by, water flowing underground. Once in a lifetime, that's it. Yeah. Same as it ever was. That is a very telling kind of way of conveying a message, I think, for J-Lo. It's that she could be a witness. I don't know if she's gonna be deposed. I don't know if she's gonna sit in front of a camera for 6 hours. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen, but she's definitely dragged into it now. Just like Jay-Z, it's like everybody that's all these big fish. She's a big fish. She's definitely a big fish. Multi-platinum singer, multi-million-dollars at the box office. She's definitely a superstar. She's a superstar. So she's getting dragged into this whole mess as well. I just want to know what she would say. I think she has no comment whenever they ask her about, oh, what do you know about Diddy? What can you tell us about Diddy? Tell us about Diddy. Tell us all about Diddy. And she just says, you know, no comment, no comment. I'm not talking about that. She just leaves it there. I have 0 viewers right now. 0. I'm okay with that. Because I'm past 60 views on here. I'm past 50. Well, I was trying to get past 50. So I got 62 views. I have more views. I'm still trying to look for my tip over the limit for watch hours, watch time hours. That's cool. I'm taking this as it is because it's the truth. One person is watching me right now. Who is this? James Jackson. Oh, here we go. Now I got some. Now I got an audience. Come on in, James. Come on in. Did you get in touch with Chelsea yet? Did you talk to Chelsea? Talk to her yet? I love how he just says "yo." Like he's got a whole paragraph ready that he's typing probably right now. He's got a novel he's writing right now. Ah, my. Oh my goodness. So, Wizard, come on, Wizard, what's going on? What you doing? Message retracted. What's going on? You can't have your message retracted. Not in these streets. We set our beef and we set our feuds in the streets, not in the law room. Who said that, by the way? Who said that? Oh my gosh, it seems so. I'm just trying to look for more J-Lo coverage. In Touch, it seems to be the only one. And the Economic Times picked up on the same article. I thought they were going to have a totally different spiel. They had the same one. It's messed up. So. It looks like Diddy is it says Jennifer Lopez has remained largely tight-lipped about the ongoing controversies surrounding her ex-boyfriend Sean Diddy Combs. At the same time, her personal life has been under scrutiny due to reports about her split from Ben Affleck. While the breakup appears to have been a deeply emotional experience, it has reportedly provided her a temporary escape from the storm of allegations. Okay, can I break that down right now? They're saying, while the breakup appears to have been a deeply emotional experience, it has reportedly provided her a temporary escape. How does a deeply emotional experience that's pretty, negative provide a temporary escape? That's how crazy this whole Diddy thing is. From the storm of allegations linked to Diddy. But it seems that silence might not be an option for long. A new twist in an ongoing legal case could potentially drag Lopez into the spotlight. That's the end of the quote for that was I'm quoting the article itself, not somebody speaking. At least they're calling him Cardello-Smith. Okay, so they're saying Cardello-Smith. This seems like a legitimate article. Testimony from, quote, Jennifer Lynn Lopez, a.k.a. Jenny from the Block. And documents obtained by In Touch Weekly. So In Touch Weekly was like the first, but they're not the best, I guess. I only retract messages when it's a typo. Oh, I understand. Diddy show, yes, another Diddy show. This is a J-Lo Diddy show. I don't know. I rhymed right there, but I didn't mean to. So the accusations are deeply troubling. Cardello-Smith claims that Diddy invited him into a hotel party where the rapper allegedly drugged his drink and molested him. When he regained consciousness, he reportedly saw Diddy engaging in sexual activity with a woman. According to Cardello-Smith, Diddy told him, "I did this to you too." Okay, I said that before, but I had to reiterate. This is the weirdness. This is the goofiness that's going on right now. This is just, who's next? Did Tyler Perry have anything? Did he have anything to do with Diddy? They're moguls. They're impresarios. They're directors. They're of major productions. It's all fun and games till somebody catches a sexual assault lawsuit or a rape charge. Well, let me take that back. Not a rape charge. I'm not trying to get sued for $15 million. So I'll say sexual assault, RICO, and sexual worker transportation charges. Those are the 3 charges that each carry enough weight to put him behind prison if he's found guilty on all 3 for the rest of his life. Which probably won't even be the same, because it'll probably be like, oh, we flipped on him, something else happened, this does not happen, we'll renegotiate the deal, and find another way around this, and it's gonna be a mess. It's gonna be a mess. That's what happened with both Weinstein and Cosby. Cosby got his whole trial overturned. He's free now. He's completely quiet. He's not in the show, but James says Charles a hater. Well, I hope he is a hater. He's probably an objective hater. I just don't see how the black man is at the top of anything right now. He's not. It's a white man in the yellow man's world. That's all it is. It's a white man in yellow man's world. There is not a country in Africa that is seriously considering, anything beyond what they are. A bowl of dead flies and malaria and of course I don't want to just paint, I'm just saying, I'm being ridiculous right now, but there's actually parts of Nigeria, and there's parts of Mozambique, and there's parts of different. They're highly developed, schools, sewer systems and schools and municipal buildings and different things like that. They're very advanced. I have to give them that much credit. That is true, but still. He deleted my message yesterday. I can't say that he did. 13X says, I didn't mean to kick you. I didn't even realize I was a mod. I was just trying to block your message for myself because you kept spamming this chat. Wow, okay. I didn't even realize that. In all honesty, I want him to spam the chat. I want this thing to go crazy. I want it to be lit. I want it to be lit. So, J-Lo is definitely out on her own like Patti LaBelle. Like, she could be a witness. I just see it. I see it. I can imagine the court sketch artist, painting her and, trying to get those voluptuous curves and, and that chiseled face, And I didn't delete your messages, someone else did. Wasn't I. Wasn't I. I only delete, the only person I ever deleted was a 13-year-old girl, allegedly. If she said she was 13 years old, I said, not in this one, not in this room. Sorry about your luck. Had to keep it pushing. James says he's a liar. Oh my God. Well, prove it. You said you allege that he's a liar. You got to prove it now. You got to prove he's a liar, beyond reasonable doubt. Chelsea all mine. There we go. Wizards claiming her. she's good money with me, literally. She's good money. She spends with me. So I'm not mad at Chelsea. Chelsea promotes. She says if you're watching the show, subscribe, like, donate. She put all my donation information on there. We're good money. Chelsea's a good person. She does good work in her in IRL at the VA. She works. You want me to unwind? Okay, I do that. I do that 13x. All right, there you go. You're officially unmodded. Now you're gray like everybody else. Not blue. Let me get his spot. You know what? I'll do it. I'll do it. But you're going to be a standard moderator. Not a managing moderator. You're a standard moderator. You got to earn your managing moderator spot. Yeah, could you just imagine J-Lo in front of a court? She seemed like the type that would burst out and start crying. Am I wrong? Doesn't she seem like she would just be like, so she'd have like a really tight ponytail and high heels and a sharp suit, probably gray or white or black, just very plain Jane. Maybe like a $40,000 card Rolex watch or something like that, female, and a $80,000 bracelet, and she's going to the stand and she raises her right hand and she does I imagine all that, and by the time she thinks about Ben Affleck and her divorce, and she's thinking about Diddy and all the time they had together, and she's gonna be like, I just want this all to be over. I just want it to be over. I don't want to do this anymore. Like, I can just see her doing that. I don't know. That's just weird for me. That's just weird. It's cool, 13A. Okay. No doubt my bad about kicking you wasn't intentional. Okay, at least he tells it. She probably say he did. She's an actor. Okay. Oh my God, this is a lot. You are saying a lot. I'm not. I be chilling. She's an actor. She probably say Diddy. Yeah, she's an actress. She's an actor. It's just weird to say because like they don't really say actress as much. Have you anybody noticed that? They don't really say actress too much because there's non-binary, there's transgender, and they're like, we can do away with the actor. Just everybody's an actor. It's actors. We're all actors. They don't use the word players anymore because I guess that is close to what people in the street. All the players with the fine Cadillacs and fur coats and stuff like that. That's like the players. She left Ben because he smoked cigarettes. Is that fact? That sounds like a joke, but you might be telling the truth. Ben left her because he found out she was a pass around. Yeah. Oh my God. Calling her a pass around, that's not even far fetched. That's just part of, like I said, she's been married twice, I think. And she has like 3 or 4 boyfriends that were in the media, and who knows what she had behind the scenes. Who knows what she had behind, before she even became famous, before she was a fly girl. She was 18, 19 years old. I don't know. 13X, she looked like she's stingy with the cat. Stingy with the cat. Passed around, Eb saying passed around, yeah. I don't know. I mean, she can't keep a man, for one thing. Something with her attitude, something with her mindset. Could you I don't like that. Don't do that. And it's like when they're brushing their teeth or something like that. Like, what? Like, I'm brushing my teeth. Why? How do you not like that? What do you? I'm just giving a scenario, a conspiracism. I'm just giving what could possibly be the reality for her. She wasn't true to herself. Okay. What? Oh, what? When she was a fly girl, she was breathtaking, beautiful. Yes, she very much was. I mean, she was like, I mean, she's gorgeous now, but she was like when her prime, she was like, yeah, very good looking girl. Only in the public eye, but she looked like the type to go on vacation and get busy. Ooh, 13X cooking you, right? 13X cooking you, right? Okay. Yeah, that's right, 13X. That's probably the truth. That's probably the reality behind all this. Telling 100% truth. Allegedly. I can't say it's the actual truth. I can say it's alleged, that you formed that idea. You gotta be real careful out here. You gotta be careful out in these streets. These YouTube streets don't play. They'll take. I can't be taken down from any corporate sponsors or anything like that. I have haters and donors, and that's it for YouTube. I don't have any money from YouTube whatsoever. No commercials, no advertising funds, no super chats, no super stickers, nothing like that. So I can say sexual assault, rape, all that. The algorithm probably doesn't even care. I have so many less, subscribers. They're like, oh, he's got 851 subscribers. Nobody cares. But somebody who does probably care is his name is Beha Jackson. He has his YouTube page BEEJACKSON 5478. He's talking about near beer and I think regular beer too. He's trying different ones. He's got sardines on the grill. He's got fried chicken, and he's also talking about female strippers. So if you like any and all or all of those things, check out Beha Jackson. He's the original doughboy from Boys in the Hood. So check him out. He's a good guy. He gives me money on time. So I appreciate him. So definitely check him out. It's a shame. It really is. J-Lo didn't see this, I don't think. I don't think she saw any of this. I don't think she saw a lick of this. Not a little bit of this. She didn't see it coming. She didn't see it coming. She saw glitz and glamour, money, status, all the things that everybody else dreams about that wants to go into the entertainment field and, everything's going to be good and then turn into just S. Hell. Just completely overturned. The cart just flipped over. And all these demons just, came out like bats, coming from a cave. She now has to pick up the pieces. She has to see if she's going to be a witness. Can I get a witness? Amen, Wall. Something. Got 10 likes. 3 people watching. Likes are good for algorithm, I think. If I had 1 million likes, then that would be amazing. So I would love 1 million viewers too, though. This is the power of the media, really. I mean, saying this guy, he's looking at like, well, I'm in prison right now, but I can still file a lawsuit, something like that. I mean, that's what I got from it anyway. I could be wrong, but that's what I understood. I think with J-Lo, Jennifer Lynn Lopez, she is definitely going to be, looking at her twins differently. She's going to say that there's a definite way. Here's from the article, quote, while it remains unclear whether Jennifer Lopez will actually testify in this case, her potential involvement has added another layer of intrigue to the already sensational lawsuit. I'm telling you, they're going after the big fish. Like the Social Network, you don't have a guy with like 100 trout. You have a guy with one marlin. The marlins and the trout. If anybody remembers that scene, that was a great scene. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. I'm trying to remember his name. Hold on. Andrew Garfield. Andrew Garfield said that. The marlins and the trout. You remember the marlins and the trout? If anybody remembers that, it's just saying like they don't go after the, you can have like 100,000 trout. Okay, that's great. I caught one big marlin. That's way beyond what you have. You have your little trout. That's cute. That's funny. That's great. But I have one big marlin. That's what I caught. The marlins and the trout. I just love that scene. That was a great scene. A lot of great scenes in that flick. You gotta see that flick. It's a boss flick. Social Network. If you haven't seen it, you probably have seen it. But boss flick. Boss flick. So I think that she will possibly, allegedly, testify for Diddy, not against Diddy. I think they remained friends afterwards, and they remained buddies, and they were cool. She's probably going to testify in his favor. That's why I can say if she even testifies, she may not even testify, but if she goes into that witness stand, she raises her right hand, she's going to say something for Diddy. She's not going to talk against him. I don't think she's going to talk against him, not because out of fear or that anything against her life, just because they were so close to each other for those brief few months, those almost 2 years or a little over 2 years. That really molded her and gave her a sense of a difference in who she really was. Diddy changed her life in a lot of ways. She wasn't looked at as, oh, look, the pop princess, and oh my gosh. They said, we got a Harlem nigga and a Brooklyn B, This is serious. Okay, damn. And then she went on to do mainstream movies and do pop records still and everything like that. But she'll never be nothing more than Jenny from the block that dated a Harlem nigga, gangster ass nigga. And that's just the facts. I'd like to thank everybody that came through. Let me see. I'll give you G if you put me on with Chelsea. That was cute. 1,000, yeah. Diddy's sons was looking stressed out leaving court. Yeah, they had to. They had to look out that stress because they know their dad is possibly facing years. This is not a game. It's not a game. But I'd like to thank you all. I appreciate you. Make sure you tune in. Tell a friend. Tell 10 friends, but don't tell 11, because then it'll be like, it wouldn't make sense. It'll be like, just tell 10 friends. Don't tell 11, because it'll be like, who is this? Just let them wonder. Who is this goofy nigga with the black hat and the black shirt and the gold tie? Who is this goofy nigga? That's all I need. So appreciate it. Thank you very much. Take care.